So today we're going to talk about, are you really a long-term investor? And this is a bit of a response to the video that I made yesterday, which was talking about if there could be a crash with the whole political situation that's happening between Iran and Israel at the moment. Now, funny enough, the market in pre-market is going green, which shows you that there was so much priced in already on Friday. It really does show you that the market is forward thinking. On Friday, the market was already pricing in the worst case scenario, and it always shows you the market's trying to look to the future. But yesterday when I made that video, I got a few comments, and I always do get comments. It's a trend since 2022. I sometimes get a few comments in the comment section and I go, what? They give me a bit of a headache. It's not everyone. There's a few comments that I go, what are you on about? And I had that in yesterday's video. To be fair, one of the comments that made me laugh was, this guy waffles on, which I thought, yeah, that's true sometimes, but hey, we're here for long form content, so you do have to fill in the gap a little bit to get a 10-minute video out there. If you do want the short term content though, nice turn into a plug here, go follow the TikTok account. I have started a TikTok account and I'm just putting little clips up of the stocks that I'm buying videos, and it's actually going quite well. If it keeps going that well, I might just go do TikToks instead of YouTube videos, so you don't have to listen to me waffle on anymore. But yeah, there was that comment. There was also, even though I said I'm not going to make this video a political view one, there were still people turning it into a political comment section, which is unbelievable. It seems like everyone has to always show their and shout their opinion out about something rather than just keeping it to themselves. And yeah, even though I said I'm not putting any political views here, people still went to post the political views. Even said I had no opinion, people made it look like I had some form of opinion. I guess that's the reason why they put caution hot on when you get hot drinks from McDonald's. You know, you get a coffee, it says caution hot. That's probably they're the reason why they probably do that. But the comment I wanted to make this about is a comment that I think came from Joe. And on that comment it said something on the lines of, I'm probably showing you guys here, when are the stocks that I'm bag holding or owning at the moment, like PayPal, Fiverr and InMode, going to do anything? And I looked at that comment and I went, what? Like bag holding? And I was like, how are these linked together? So I thought, let's just talk about this. So first of all, bag holding, I see this thrown out a little bit everywhere at the moment, really since like 2022 stock market crash. I see this word bag holding thrown out. Now, there was a few bag holders created in 2021, because what you had is stocks at very extreme valuations, and they were not very good stocks as well that were extreme valuations. And I had a few like Tattoo Chef and Skills that were up at very big highs, and all of a sudden they fell off a cliff and you were down 80-90% on those stocks. And it's definitely not a good feeling to go through that sort of situation. So there was that sort of situation where you are basically, you know, a bag holder, you've held the stock from a high and you're left with something that's pretty much worthless. And then I was seeing something like PayPal thrown out there. Now, I don't know about exactly where this is kind of coming from. If it's like reference to me, like I'm down about 9% on PayPal, and in the other account, I think I'm up like 14% on PayPal, which is okay, I guess. But you're not a bag holder of PayPal if you bought in the last year. You're more of a bag holder if you were buying PayPal when it was like $300 or wherever it was. That's when you're a bag holder. Same like Fiverr. I think I've had Fiverr or talked about Fiverr on the YouTube channel for like the last kind of 3 months, and I am down a bit more on that one. I think I'm down about 20% on that one. But you're not a bag holder just because you're down on a position. You're a bag holder if you started buying it when Sasha was promoting it on his YouTube channel, which since deleted all his videos on stock investing because now he's a finance news channel, you know, because that's what he's focusing on, not that he is a bad stock picker. If you bought when he was talking about Fiverr, whenever that was like $300, whatever it was, and now you own it down at $20, you're a bag holder there. But if you're relatively a new ownership into the stock, you're not a bag holder just because you're down. And that took me back to the point on PayPal. Like PayPal this year is actually up, I think, like 5% this year. 5%'s not bad. To say that we're only in Q1 and you're up 5%, that is not bad. I think actually since the bottom of the stock around April time, the stock's up like 20-30+%. That's actually really good to be up that much. That's a bit of a rally coming on here. 5% a year, if that carries on for the rest of the year, you're actually up 20%. Getting a 20% return on a stock a year is absolutely amazing. Really good. And what I think has happened is that I think a few people have joined the stock market in 2023, and we always get this. We get the people that join in 2023 and see stocks zooming up and they think, yeah, it's like this all the time. It's not like this. Ask the guys in 2021 that thought the same thing, and then they went through the 22 stock market and they went, what the heck has just happened? I thought stocks only went up. And I think people expect stocks to just go up and up and up and crazy amounts. People that maybe just bought Bitcoin for the first time and seen that absolutely skyrocket. It's not a normal market, guys. A stock going up 5% in 1 quarter is a healthy amount. And if it goes up the rest of that for a year, that's a really good year from a stock that you've picked. That's good ownership. And I think people just expect absolutely crazy returns. And the other thing as well is like something like a Fiverr, for example. If you buy a stock like Fiverr, and I think I've only talked about this on the YouTube channel Fiverr for like 3 months now, it's a really relatively new position. If you buy a stock like Fiverr, just because you go down on a position when you buy it, doesn't make you a bag holder, doesn't make it a bad stock, a bad investment. And the last time I saw stuff like this was in 2021 market, which makes me a little bit worried that we're having them sort of comments again, that we're seeing that sort of thing that just because you're down on a stock is a bad stock. I think people got maybe a bit too used to stocks just going up all the time. In a normal market, realistically, if you buy a stock, there's probably a 50% chance it goes up. That means there's another 50% chance that the stock goes down when you buy it. It could go either way. And people might say they could draw squiggly lines on a chart and tell you it's going to go in this direction or it's going to go in that direction. They can't. When you buy a stock, there's a 50% chance it goes up, there's 50% it goes down. Now, if it goes up, it's nice, you're making money. Only issue is you've probably not bought a full position in it unless you've gone really heavy in it at first, which once again is quite risky because what happens if it goes down? You haven't left you much room to average down there unless you're happy holding it from there. If you buy a stock and it goes down, why are you unhappy about that? If it's a stock that you like and that stock goes down in the first 3 months, 6 months of owning it, and I actually prefer when it goes down because I get to lower my average as well. If you look at like HIMS, for example, I started buying that at $6 and I thought that was a pretty good valuation. It's then started going down to $3 and I was like, hey, if you're giving me the stock at $3, I'll keep buying more. And then when it went back up to $12, I made more money. And if you're a long-term investor, you want to take any stocks that go down in the short term as opportunities to buy. And the fact that people are calling now a stock that's down like 10%, 20% a bag holder in a relatively new position, guys, honestly, I don't know what's going on here, but in a normal market, if you buy a stock, there's a good chance it goes up, there's a good chance it goes down. It's 50-50, it's red or black. And if it goes down, you don't give up on that stock straight away. If the financials are improving and your stock's going down, that's just giving you more opportunity to buy more of that stock at a better valuation. And you should love that opportunity. And I don't know if it's just the market that we've been in and people have just got used to now, or the new investors have just got used to now with stocks going up all the time. And if a stock only goes up 5%, it's a bad stock. Trust me, guys. 5% in 1 quarter is a good run for a stock. And that's where you need to just tamper your expectations a little bit. I think a few people, maybe especially new investors, have seen the market go up 2023 and gone, oh, this is absolutely amazing. Look at this, I'm up 60% in 1 year. It's like, whoa, hold on. And in a normal year, we shouldn't do that. The only reason why we're up so much is because we were recovering from that crash, which was a bit oversold. So yeah, I thought I'd just make a video about this because I looked at that comment the other day and I just was like, what? Like a stock that's down 10% is a bag holder, or a stock that's up 5% this year to date is a bad stock? Like, where are we on it here, guys? And I was like, I think we just I thought this would be a good video just to temper expectations a little bit, because I think a few people coming off that 2023 year, like expecting another 60% return on certain stocks, and it's like 5% return in 3 months isn't that bad, guys. Chill out a little bit here. So yeah, thought I'd make a video on that anyway, guys, and hope it's a bit of a reality check and hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a bit.